right, we got some theme music with Lolita. So, hey, I'm back with Ricky. I want to make sure we had good audio, and I want to talk to him about Lolita, his Unibody 79 C10, if you will, right? So, if you know Ricky's previous builder with Charlie Brown, The Grinch, but this is your first SEMA. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, as always, for taking time to share the story with us. Tell us a little bit about Lolita.
Well, Lolita, it started out as a 79 Blazer, and we decided to make it a unibody. So we took a 79 Blazer and we took an 85 square body pickup, and we just merged the two together and we made a unibody truck.
What was your thoughts on why to do that? Was it something that you were inspired by something else? You like the unibody Fords? You've seen other guys do it with like the 67, 72s, or just something to be a little different?
Yeah, well, it was just to be different. Robert from Alamo Customs, we got together and he was like, man, I've never seen a square body unibody. So we just decided, well, let's be the first one to do it.
Acme chassis, you got all the right people behind you. Obviously, you've got Mobile Toys, and you guys just, that combination of Ricky Hawley, the Hawley Boys, the Alamo Customs, and then MTI, you guys are killing it.
Yes, sir. MTI, I mean, they did a phenomenal job on the interior. Actually, we took Best Custom Truck Interior at SEMA, so that's like a real big deal, and we're real proud of that.
Breaking hearts, necks, and records. Lolita, Raceline wheels, Bear brakes?
Willwood brake.
Willwood brakes. What about all the different kind of accents, your handles, your mirrors, your labeling, your emblems, your trim? Everything is just so tastefully done. Where'd you get all that from? Did you make some of that in-house?
Well, most of that's UPC. There are the emblems, I mean the trim and all that's from them. Well, no, Marquet is the trim, but the headlights and the mirrors and all that's from UPC. The bumpers and the trim, everything is painted. It's not actually brushed. We actually painted that to look brushed. I mean, the wood bed, that's actually painted, you know, but it's painted to look like bed material. But so Robert, I think he did a good job on all of that.
Okay, and the trim, you talked a little bit about the Marquet trim. Orange on the inside. So usually we see yellow on a 77, and you put the orange on it. That might be the 79 Customs one-off special with that.
Yes, sir. Actually, Pixelworks, I had Pixelworks actually wrap that because we couldn't find a color to match the wheels and the interior, so we actually wrapped that to try to bring everything together with we had to get the right colors, you know, to make it all work together.
So this is, you're no stranger to these very high-end builds. What was some of the struggles that you guys had with this build?
Some of the struggles were, I mean, just trying to get all the colors, all of the shops, and just everybody to work together on a time schedule so we can try to make it here to SEMA. But, I mean, I think everybody as far as Alamo Customs, Drops for Us, MTI, I mean, everybody did a great job.
For sure. How about the color? It's kind of a candy apple, looks like it. Is that something where you knew when you had the vision of this unibody you were going to go with this style color?
Yes, we had that color from the get-go. And actually, Robert, he special mixed that color. It's not a candy. It's actually a base coat, clear coat that he mixed to look just like a candy.
Oh, it looks great. And then you went with the cream versus the white, really accents it all together. And the metal work, and then it looks like the interior metal stuff, like the bed, looks a little bit more flat versus the exterior.
Yes, yes. We kind of wanted some of the parts to kind of be flat and some of the parts to be shiny, so it would kind of make the shine pop a little more.
All right, speaking of pop, check out this interior. So tell us a little bit about your interior, Ricky. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. It's nothing that we've ever seen before. From a square body perspective, it's unique.
Yeah, it's actually Apex leather, and like I say, Chris and the guys at MTI, they did the custom dash, they did the custom molded floors. I mean, everything pretty much in here is custom handmade by Chris, and I think that it turned out perfect.
Oh, it turned out phenomenal. How much shakedown have you had with Lolita?
Probably about 2 hours.
And 2 hours.
Yeah, just getting ready for SEMA. You know, we just let it run for a while, and we probably had a 10-minute drive to come in. So, and I mean, everything worked great. You know, the truck ran fine, no overheating issues, so I think everything's fine.
Okay, how about ignited? Are you whipping it out of here tonight?
We still deciding. We hadn't decided yet, so we may do it, but we still have to do like the breakdown of the booth and all that type of stuff. So we're gonna decide before it's time to go. We're gonna do it.
Okay, and where can we see this next? Where are you going?
It'll be at the Houston Autorama. I think that is Thanksgiving weekend in Houston, Texas. Yes, sir.
You better get your trophy case, get some spots open.
I cleared out all the old stuff and made room for the new stuff.
You are going to win a lot of awards with this. I'm telling you, has it been shot yet?
No, it hasn't been shot yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's only going to be a matter of time. I love the unibody. If you want to come over here, P, I love the unibody where, you know, you look at that gap. We're used to seeing that, and then no stake pockets. Has anybody come up to it and been surprised and not realized that it's a unibody and thinking this is a square body, this is a truck, and like, oh shit, that's not what I thought it was?
Actually, the judges for the HRA Association, they came over and they did the judging of the truck. You know, we were sitting around talking, and somebody came up and was like, "What's that Unitin for?" And I said, "Oh, it's a unibody truck." And the judges were like, "Oh, we didn't even know this was unibody." You know, so they were like, "Wow, we got to rejudge this thing." So they didn't even know it was unibody. So a lot of people, they missed the unibody, but that's how we wanted it. We wanted to kind of look just stock on the outside where you really couldn't even really tell of the unibody.
A lot of times, you know, people, they don't get it all done, and they've got a 10% left, and then they, you know, get back home. Are you done, or do you still got a few things you want to wrap up?
No, it's pretty much done. I mean, stereo's playing, everything's wired up, brake lights work, turn lights, signal lights, so it's pretty much ready to go.
Well, between now and Thanksgiving, Houston Autorama, I hope you get some shakedown with it. I hope you have a blast, and you enjoy the fruits of your labor. And like I said, get that trophy case opened up, because I think Lolita is going to bring a lot of hardware home, brother.
Well, I appreciate it, and burnouts in the parking lot later.
Burnouts in the parking lot later. Ricky Holly Boys. You guys can check them out online. Obviously, Alamo Customs, MTI, everything that goes on. You've got Marquet Precision. You got the best of the best in this. Again, congratulations on your interior award and all the awards to come, Ricky. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Ronnie.